say 13 to 14. Hello everyone, my name is Kim. I'm working at Gangneung Wonju National University. I'm very happy to have this opportunity, sharing information and sharing my experience with personally my experience and Gangwon Province experience as well. Today I'm going to cover this agenda. First of all, introduce of Gangwon Province experience and myself. After that, I'm going to be sharing with the experience of a Technopark business model and the university collaboration with the industry. Lastly, I'm going to recommend what we do, what we learn from our experience, and I'm going to recommend my recommendations. Okay, first of all, I'm going to introduce myself. I was born in Gangwon Province, and I was educated by Gangwon by high school. Graduated at the university, I served the military service, telecommunication officer in the Republic of Korea Air Force. After that, I entered the Samsung Electronics as a marketing position. I worked for Samsung 1982 to 1998. After that, I moved to global companies such as Cisco Systems and Dell Computer and F5 Networks. 13 years experience with global company, I have opportunity to get a job in the government sector in Gangwon Technopark. I'm going to detail more details of Gangwon Technopark's role and responsibility is. Right now, I'm in the university as a faculty member in Gangneung Wonju National University. I'm going to share with Gangwon Province who we are, where we are located. As you know, Korea has a four seasons. We have a big high mountain and clear sea, and we have a winter season. There are so many snow on the mountain. Based on that, we successfully held the 2018 Winter Olympic Game. Actually, Winter Olympic Game held in Pyeongchang, that is my hometown. Okay, Gangwon Province is located in the east part of Korea Peninsula. So we are located in the middle part of Korea Peninsula. So we are a little too far from Seoul, so it takes 2 hours from Seoul city to Gangneung sectors. Statistics of Gangwon Province is 1.5 million populations. It's the 3% of Korea population. Economic citizens are 690. It's a 2.7% of Korea economic. The employee rate is 55%. Korea average is 60.5% of employee rate. It means Gangwon Province employee rate is a little bit far behind from the Korea average. Unemployed rate is 3.5%. So Korea average is 2.2. This numbers is not a real current data. Currently, we are under COVID-19 situation. Employee rate, unemployed rate might be a little bit changed. Korea, Gangwon has 7 city and 11 county. And the thing is that the final independence rate is 26.6%. Korea average is 51%. It means Gangwon Province financial data is far behind from the Korea average. That's why we need to more developed in terms of the economic side. Before 1980, Gangwon, the worst underdevelopment province, an underdeveloped region in Korea, major business was mining and agriculture. 70% of productivity is coming from mining and agriculture side. After that, we are trying to changing tourist spot for capital citizens. Most of Korean citizens wants to go Gangwon Province as a vacation land. Right now, 50% productivity is coming from tourist business. Still, we have agriculture business almost 25% economics coming from agriculture as well. But right now, so we are not satisfied. We are trying to changing optimum of small and medium business sectors, and we might be sportainment province as well. So we are trying to one more jumping up advanced economic business for Gangneung province. Korea is a very centralized country. Our populations are almost 50 million. Among the 50 million, 25 million citizens are living in Seoul and capital areas sectors. It means that we are too much concentrated in business and capital sectors. But right now, 2018 Winter Olympic Game, at that time, Korea has Gangneung has a lot of investment from the SOCs, such as the railway and highway. So right now, Gangneung is just 1 hour from capital sectors. So that's why we are going to try to invite this small and medium company come to Korea. So Gangneung province will be your capital sectors. Okay, I'm going to cover the university. The Gangneung Wonju University established in 1946, and the 59 departments. Almost 8,000 students are studying now, and there's around 400 faculty members are teaching. We have 250 foreign students. Gangneung Wonju University, we have 2 campuses. One is Wonju, and another one is Gangneung sectors. Gangneung sectors, we have 5 college and almost 2,000 university students, and 200 faculty members are there. And the Wonju campus, we are too much focused on ICT and mechanical and automotive, and we have 2 colleges, 1,000 students and 100 faculty members are working there. That is, I'm going to explain my principle of success. During the 2 World Cup games, we realized that if we have a passion to win, at that time, dream will come true. That is our experience. Right now, Vietnam is the same symptom based on the passion to win. I'm going to explain more detail how we learn from 2 World Cup games. 2 World Cup games, at that time, Mr. Hiddink, who is Netherlands, he was leading in the Korea soccer team members, and he realized that passion to win can make a success. Before 2 World Cup game, Korea soccer national team never win from the World Cup game. But as you know, 2 World Cup game, we entered the semi-final with a passion. So the situation is exactly the same as Vietnam. Vietnam is leading by Park. Park, he was one of the staff of Mr. Hiddink. He learned from Hiddink, and he's doing same way in Vietnam. And right now, so Vietnam, they are very excited to win from the other countries compete against. Vietnam soccer teams right now, they are very strongest position in southeast part of soccer team members. I'm going to explain a little bit more details. If you have a little passion, at that time, can we make a good cook? If you have a little passion or small passion at that time, you cannot cook good for food. You cannot get trust from the industry. You cannot get a new technology. You cannot understand industrial requirements. If you want to make a relationship with a collaboration with the industry and the university side, please demonstrate your passion to industry first, and then you can get a trust. These pictures, the children doesn't have a trust. At the time, he couldn't jump to his father. It's exactly the same as the business side. If you demonstrate your passion to industry, and you can get a trust from the industry, and then finally you can start to collaboration with industry and university. This is another interesting story, the dog and cheetah. When I joined Cisco in 1999, at that time I participated in new hire training. Instructor told me that, welcome on board Cisco. Cisco is a great company to play, great company to work, and great company to technology side. And he mentioned that even if the Cisco is a great company, you should do SE for dog. I was so surprised why Greek company work as if a dog. Instructor told me that is a speed story. Dog can live, say, 13 to 14 years. Right now, say, it's a hospital care of dog, and then in that case, the dog lives 15 to 16 or 18 years. Anyway, dog's 1 year means 7 years by human. So Cisco wants to request to the employee, new hire employee, if you want to stay in Cisco, if you want success in Cisco, you should do 7 times faster than your competitors. Fast speed of moving is required, great company in Cisco. After that, I moved to Dell Computer. Dell Computer requested a little bit more faster than dog. They request the cheetah. Cheetah is one of the fastest learning animal in the world. So it was not easy to catch up in that company. This slide is not made by myself. Arnold Toynbee told this article in his book. Market is changing in 100 miles, but enterprise company, they are catch up 100 miles because if they couldn't catch up to that speed, they cannot succeed in the market. The company, the 120 mile speed might be the better position is a blue ocean side that they can easily make a profit, make a revenue, make a market leadership. But the enterprise can move 80 to 90 mile company, they can be a red ocean because of only adapter had a great position. It is not easy to catch up in number 1 place. But the thing is that the government sector speed is 25 miles. It means 1/4 from the market speed. The problem is that the public education problems. Public education is controlled by government organization side. That's why public education speed is at 10 mile. 10 mile means 1/10 from the market speed, market requirement. How to public education can catch up the market speed? It is not easy. The raised speed guys, politician and labor law problems. So please check your team's speed, changing speed, acceptance, new technology acceptance speed. Please check your speed. Please don't satisfy your team's speed. In the past, the business climate used to be like a big ship on the ocean. But right now, post-industrial revolution has been started. The speed is the key factor for competitors. Small company, but fast-moving company can win from the big company. I'm going to experience the Gangneung province. Gangneung province, we build up the Technopark. The Technopark concept is a knowledge central concentrated industrial complex. It means combine industry and university and institute combine technology innovation and business support and training engineers for their employee and then development of strategic industry. That is a Technopark's basic concept. This is a business model. So before we decision to Technopark business model, which we benchmarked the UK and US and France case. Basically, research park is university-oriented operations, but Technopark is business-oriented operations, research and technology development, and R&D, prototype products, and technology and business, sometimes consultation and marketing support as well. That is a business model. Korea, we have 18 local provinces. Each local government has their own technoparks. So it means Korea has 18 technoparks. They are supporting R&D support for the company. In Gangneung province, we had 3 the specific industry, strategic industry choose That is a bio and the medical device and new material. Why we decided top 3 industry? It means central government request to each local companies choose 3 strategic industry because of they do not want to overlay or compete against through the other local province. That's why that each local government choose top 3 major industry. Gangneung choose biomedical and new material. Why we choose this 3 major strategic industry? Technopark basic model is R&D. I already mentioned about that, business support and training. Problem is that the Gangneung province has a lot of debate and study for all the members, such as government sector members, university sector guys, industrial and institute guys. We had a lot of debate based on SWOT analysis. Internal factors, what is our strengths? What is our Gangneung province strengths and weakness point? What is our opportunity and external side, opportunity and threat? But we spend a lot of time so based on this SWOT analysis. After that, we choose 3 strategical industries. So that is a bio and medical and new material. Basically, bio is located in Chuncheon. They are Gangneung province. They had a lot of bio faculty members who has technology sectors. The Wonju sectors, there are so many the faculty members has a technology in terms of the medical device and engineering sectors. So the Yonsei University and Gangneung Wonju universities, faculty members. And the other one is a new material in Gangneung City. There are so many great engineers in the Gangneung Wonju University. The major engineering parts are covered by Gangneung Wonju faculty members. And basically, when I joined the university, I was facing big trouble in terms of different cultures. University culture is a little bit different than my experienced companies such as Samsung or global company, even government sectors. Because of university, the major role is teaching and research is their major role. But the problem is that Gangneung province, as I already mentioned earlier, economic side, we are a little bit too far from the Korea average. Industry productivity is a little too far from the Korea average as well. That's why we are trying to make a better life, better productivity, better economic environment to make by ourselves. That's why we need to collaboration, university and industry side. So that's why we need to the passion to win with the passion to win strategy in terms of the collaboration as a student, faculty members, industry, and small and medium companies, CEO, and institute members. Finally, we realized that we can overcome these challenges. And fortunately, our university has a new president, Mr. Ban Sun-seop. He announced new vision for university, strong relationship with the industry and university side. He changed the performance-driven evaluation for faculty members and co-working with the central and local governments and the participants to project and faculty and students as well. Basically, and then finally we are changing to have a passion to win the spirit to our members. So we set up our role that university can be support business incubation space service and new technology support and business planning and marketing support and R&D support as well. Especially we select almost over 800 family company and we are trying to support the family companies' success for the long-term base. That is our new vision, the announcement by new President Mr. Ban. He recommends strong relationship with the industry, human resource education for industry requirement, collaboration and the leading for industry and enterprise, creative research by industry collaboration. That is a new our vision. Based on that, we are changing our execution level or execution of spirit. This is the case of our collaboration with the industry and region, industry, government, and institute. Unfortunately, these pictures are written by Koreans, so it is not easy to understand, but you can identify what are we doing, what were we doing. This is another collaboration business model. So I already mentioned earlier, over 800 family companies we select, and we had a relationship with a family company. And we are supporting not only R&D and marketing and planning and consultation for their growing up business. So we are too much focused on especially core research with the region side, because most of our small and medium company doesn't have a great technology. Sometimes they want to have support from the technology sectors. The university, there are so many faculty members who has a good technology. Sometimes they do not know how to support with, how to collaboration with the small and medium company. But based on our activity, we can focus on core research. But finally, we have a great success story in the research village. We have a research village in our university. We invite 20 small and medium company research institute center invited in our university. We are providing the space and the technology support, aligned with the region-focused industry and matching with the faculty and students. Each research center has aligned with one or more faculty members for technology collaboration. This project, for total 5 million project, we got support from those central government. Another one is another success story will be a graduate school with a guarantee of employee project. A small and medium company, their basic problem is that it is not easy to hiring well-trained person. Well-trained person that they do not want to come to Gangneung province. They want to stay at Seoul or capital sectors. So that's why we identify the problems, and we had a lot of discussion with the small and medium company. And then finally we got the central government support in 1 million per year. Each student tuition fee given by government. Small and medium company participants, they providing scholarship for each student, and the student graduate the graduates university, and automatically they are hiring for small company for R&D position. These pictures are the admission interview pictures 2 years ago. That the students has an admission interview at that time. They interview with not only faculty members but also small and medium companies, CEO or hiring managers. Talented resource person. Almost 24 students already graduated the school, and they are working in small and medium company as a researcher. This is my recommendation. The most key thing is that the strategy is built up based on SWOT analysis. It's a long-term base, the focus and concentration based on speed and collaboration with the government sectors, industry, and university as well. It's a long journey and make a harmony. It's a good, very important for the long-term base. I'm going to explain just one more thing is that what is the team members? Team, this is a General Electronics definitions. Together, everyone achieves more. Together, everyone achieves more is good, important as a team members. I'm going to introduce one special story, geese. A flock of geese in team formation can further fly by 71% than alone. The one and flutters its wings and create a swirl of air, which makes easier to the following. When the very front goose become exhausted, another one will go to the front. And the rest of geese in the flock back home to encourage the one in front to keep up the speed. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. When the one geese become ill or get hurt, 2 to 3 of them will move away from the flock to protect the injured one. Sharing difficult work and protecting each other is worthwhile as it depends on the capabilities and talent of each one. As geese encourage each other with honking, encouragement helps to keep faith and trust, not only the oneself, but also others. I'm certain that we can stay together, government, university, enterprise, institute. Whenever we face good or hard time, if we learn the wisdom of the geese. This is my last slide. Never give up. The frog can be eaten or survive. Thing is that who give up first? Bird give up and then frog will survive. But frog give up first and then he will be swallowed. He will be eaten. I already mentioned about the collaboration between the university and industry. It's a long-term journey. There are so many teams should be participating. So it takes a long time. Please make it happen. Please don't give up. Thank you for your attention and thank you. 감사합니다.